I have gone against every one of you.
I ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm in America, bitch.
I'm done worrying about what Teresa thinks, feels, sees.
A few minutes later.
I didn't do it. I am sick of you putting on me.
Wait a damn minute.
I think that Jennifer is more dangerous than Teresa.
I'm gonna fuck with you. And then I found out Jennifer and Teresa met with an ex-friend of mine digging for info about me.
You're shocked? You're shocked?
I know you guys met with my girlfriend.
Yes.
You were like, I'm sorry, guys. Don't make a big deal over this.
In an Italian family, it's...
I swear, my mother and father, my 4 daughters.
Is it that serious?
Stop putting it on me. I was trying to say,
Putting it on me. I didn't do it.
What's up, y'all? It's Brian Keith, and we're back with another video. Today, we're going to be talking about The Real Housewives of New Jersey, episode 2, Family, Family, Family. And that's something that I am tired of hearing about. It's Teresa and Joe's relationship. I'm so over it. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's get into the video.
Yeah, let me check my shit real quick. Hotter than the fire coming out my flaming lips. You wanna play with me? You can't play in me. On the playground, bitch, you can't play with me. Got it, want it, securing the bag.
All right, like I said before, like I'm so tired about Joe and on Teresa's relationship. It's just like it's oil and water. Like they're not cool with each other. They're never gonna be cool. So I'm just like, okay, just let it be. The episode basically starts where, you know, where everything left off. Jennifer, she's over here leaving. She's talking mad junk to Dolores. Like, oh, you this, you that. I can't stand her. I would not be friends with her. Why would I ever give her my time? And she's being kind of rude to her husband.
I think I gave a about that low life.
Look.
Don't look me.
I'm just like, girl, he's just trying to help you get out of the situation. Literally, he pulled you away, took you to the car, and you over here, like, basically patronizing him while he's trying to help you. And he's just looking at you like, girl, come on now. So Dolores is like, I'm done with her. I went against all y'all for her. And my whole thing was like, girl, that's your fault. If you went against all your friends for Jennifer, then that's on you. Because at the end of the day, if you're going to stand with Jennifer, then stand with Jennifer. If not, then don't. You changed your belief system and how you felt about the situation to show Jennifer that you were a friend to her. Instead of just going with how you felt in the moment and saying like, this is wrong, this and that third, but you made it a point to stand with Jennifer and now you over here looking stupid. That's your fault, Dolores. Sorry, girl. Danielle is like, but you got to realize that she was over in the corner for 45 minutes crying about you. She just wants to be your friend. And I'm with Dolores, like, girl, at the end of the day, I'm over it. Like, I don't have nothing to talk about. Like, at the end of the day, she doesn't want to be cool with her. So just let it be that. They both are at fault.
Her if she says I didn't care, because I did. Have I not gone against every one of you for her?
Like, I think Jen Fessler, the other friend, she was like, y'all both are at fault. Y'all just don't want to basically see it. Y'all want to blame the other person instead of looking at yourself as well, saying, okay, I'm at fault for the situation too. You know, Teresa, we said we're over. She's over here, you know, giving her invitations out. And, you know, her wedding is like 200 people plus. That wedding was huge. Like her hair. And also, Ramona over here spilling the beans on her wedding invitation. You know how I probably would have had to take a visit to New York and say,
Ramona, let me talk to you. Step aside. Let me talk to you. Because now I'm about to...
Right. Just kidding. So then we see Melissa and Joe. So basically they all had to go and do like some type of event in LA, and Melissa and Joe, they still are pressed and mad and confused because they're like, yeah, this whole situation is just so weird. We got to go to this event. I don't know how it's going to be because, you know, I feel like Louis is changing Teresa. She's changing Teresa. I feel like she's just like the same person when she was with Joe. So I'm just like, okay, so now Louis is changing Teresa. I'm just confused because I'm just like, at the end of the day, before Louis, Teresa still wasn't fooling with y'all. When she left Joe, she still wasn't fooling with y'all. When she got with Louis, she still wasn't fooling with y'all. I feel like one thing about Louis gonna stand beside his woman, now his wife, and he's going to be like, you know what? I see what you're talking about. They are fake and they're this and they're that. But he do give her some type of perspective to like try to work it out. So Danielle goes over to Jennifer's house and she's mean. Like literally, she's like, oh my God, this house is amazing. Oh my God, this is grand. I hope my kids don't beg for me to get a house like this. So I'm just like, it's good to see that the new girls are coming in very authentic and organic, as Nene would say. And it's just very good to see that they are really coming in real, as on the show seems. So Danielle and Jennifer, they come over and they start giving, they're like, you know, I like you. I click with you the most out of everybody. You and Teresa, 'cause you know Teresa's Teresa is the anchor of the show, and Rachel and Danielle have ties to Teresa, right? So, you know, they're clicking, and, you know, like, I really like you. And then they talk about Teresa and Margaret's relationship. And they call Teresa, right? And they're like, okay, how's your relationship? What's going on? But, you know, Teresa's just like, yeah, you know, everything is good. Everything, we buried the hatchet. You know, it's cool. But one of Margaret's friends came over and was like, yo, I got tea on Margaret.
Laura is Margaret's ex-best friend. They had some sort of falling out, and this Laura was trying to get in touch with me and Teresa to just tell us stuff.
You know, we ain't cool no more, so I'm about to spill the beans. If y'all want it, here you go. So Jennifer's like, yeah, you know, I'm not gonna spread the rumor if she doesn't try me, but I wouldn't do that. But I'm just like, Jennifer, at the end of the day, you just started the mess now. Like, if y'all started off good, you just started it, right? Because now you're talking about you're not gonna bring it up. But now you over here bringing up dirt, and then you got mad at Margaret for doing basically the same thing when she brought up dirt about Bill raw dogging another girl, right? Oh, okay, I'm right. So I'm like, now you doing it to her, and to be honest, you trying to get your lick back, but Margaret just got her lick back, so it should have been square, because after what you did to her, what, in season 11? I'm just like, at the end of the day, it's just irritating, because I'm just like, and with Teresa, how everybody just threw Jennifer on the bus, because even Jackie was like, yeah, I'm more worried about Jennifer. She's the problem.
I think that Jennifer is more dangerous than Teresa.
1,000%.
So Teresa just got away scot-free. Okay. We travel over to Rachel's house, and we see her family dynamic. She has 2 young daughters, and, you know, she's a young mother. She is literally my age. She's older though. But, you know, she has a stepson. She talks about, you know, the age difference with her stepson. Literally, her age difference with her stepson is the age difference I have with my brothers. Like, one of my brothers is 19. My other brother is around, like, 13. So I'm just like, girl, he could be your sibling. But, girl, you know, it is what it is. Maybe, you know, young mother. She did what she had to do. We ain't mad at it. So all the girls go over to Margaret's house, and they have like some type of how can we say, like, girls little date. And, you know, Gen F, we learned a little bit more about her. She was best friends with Siggy, and she's like, yeah, you know, that was my best friend, but, you know, I hate her now. I can't stand her guts. I'm just like, okay,
It's getting weird.
so Melissa basically brings up Teresa is still not cool with her, and they talk about the trip in Los Angeles, and she's like, yeah, you know, Teresa, it just didn't go well. Like, Teresa was just, you know, we just don't get along, we don't talk, and this and third. It was just awkward. And I'm just like, I mean, from her perspective, it could have been. Teresa's perspective was like, yeah, everything was cool. It was great. I'm just like, it's hard to really pinpoint, because it's just like, Teresa couldn't be that aloof, and that just like, everything was great. Yeah, like, I don't know. Sometimes I do feel like Teresa be faking. But it's one of those things, like, Teresa's not that, I don't want to say she's not that smart, but Teresa sometimes come off as, you know.
I was like, wow, this is a fresher breath there.
Sometimes it's easy to read her. So it's just like, I don't think she would just be lying for no reason, but, but she basically talked about how Margaret was like, I heard that Teresa and Jen was digging up, you know, information on me about from my ex-best friend, and that's just weird. We're moving to a better place, so why are we going backwards?
And then I found out Jennifer and Teresa met with an ex-friend of mine digging for info about me.
Right. We see Dolores at Paul's house, and his house is amazing. I just love like dark wood floors. I love like dark colored walls with like high ceilings. That's something I really love. What did he do? Do y'all know? Put it down in the comments if you know. I don't know. So Dolores is talking about how, you know, Frank is not comfortable with Paul. Dolores is talking about
Frank is not comfortable with Paul because he's the new man in my life.
And, you know, it's just, Paul is just this great man. Like, hopefully him and Frank could, like, really get together and, like, figure this out, because, you know, and Paul's like, well, you know, I don't have the issue. Like, I have no problem with him. But my whole thing with Dolores is just like, so Frank has a problem all of a sudden now, but you've been had a man in your life all the time. Like, Dolores, you stay with a man, like David, the other dude, then you was with Frank, and he was with Frank again. So what is it giving? Are you trying to make it seem like Frank is jealous of your relationship? What are you trying to allude to?
The change to our relationship. The fact that I'm not around as much. The fact that Frank is not the guy in my life.
Transport over to Melissa and Joe's house again. They have a lot of like solo scenes together talking about Teresa, and at some point it's just like, if this is your brother and this was my sibling, yes, we might got beef or whatever, but I'm not gonna sit up here and constantly drag you on camera time and time and time and time and time, because now Teresa is Melissa and Joe's storyline, and I'm sick of this whole dynamic. One of them has to go next season because it's irritating, and they're, like I said before, they're trying to blame Louis for the beef, but it's just like, y'all just oil and water, like just let it go. So we're at Danielle's house, and it's a cute house. It's very cute. I'm just like, oh, this is really nice, you know, it's cute. And she's an event planner, but like Jersey, not like Miami Gertie, but like Jersey, you know. Good, cute, gives you what you need. Yeah. She hate for people to call her house cute. I'm guilty of it, because that's the first thing that popped in my head. I was like, oh my god, her house is so cute. She thinks it's like shady because just like, okay, so you know, you girls over here got these big grand houses, but my house is cute. I mean, it's cute, you know. Shady though. But I love how, like I said, how the girls are just integrated in the group. You see Rachel comes up when she sees Danielle to the house, and she like hugs her, and it's just so like really natural. Like I really love like the new girls so far. So the girls arrive, and it's awkward. It's definitely tension fuming, and Danielle didn't really invite Jackie because she was like, yeah, you know, Jackie was very like much nasty, rude, and she's like, give me the up downs. I just can't rock with that. And they actually have footage of Jackie giving the girls up down. I'm just like, Jackie, who are you to invite some up downs, girl? To be honest, fashion wise, I mean, Jackie's a beautiful woman, but when it comes to fashion, for you to look somebody up and down, girl, you don't give ever. So I'm just like, for you to want to try to like, oh my god, what is she wearing, girl? What do you be wearing? But you know, Rachel backed up Danielle. She's like, yeah, you know, she was very much rude, and she snapped on me, and I was just confused. And we all saw that in the video, the last episode. Jennifer was like, oh, so was that the reason why you snapped on me?
She was also rude to me too at your house. That's nice. That's sweet. Is that why then maybe you kind of snapped at me? Did I snap at you, or did you snap at me?
Rachel's like, okay, whoa. Pump your brakes. Because is that the reason why you snapped on me? I didn't snap on you. And they just start going back and forth, and the girls are just like, it wasn't nothing crazy. It was just like, she was just like, you know, the whole situation, I'm just trying to figure it out. There's just people here that I don't really get along with, but it is what it is. So they stop in the middle, and the guy comes, he's making the cheese, and you know, the girls are foaming at the mouth watching the man make cheese. They were here chopping it up, they're just like messing around, they eating it. I'm just like, this is a cute little, you know, little scene. Unfortunately for me, I wouldn't have partake because I'm lactose intolerant with a dash of IBS. So we're not eating no cheese. So it is what it is, and I'm cool with that. You know, dietary restrictions. Margaret, after everybody, you know, did a little cheese situation, Margaret pulls Jen aside and was just like, okay, you know, I thought that we were in a great place, you know, I thought everything was good, but why are you over here digging up dirt on me? Like, what have I done to you recently for you to dig up dirt on me? And I'm on Margaret's side at this point, because it's just like, at the end of the day, like, let's say Margaret did do something to prompt her to do that, but in this moment right now, she didn't do anything so far in the season for you to want to bring up something. And she was like, yeah, you know, the girl came to me and she brought the information up. I listened, but I wasn't going to do anything with the information.
That girl was trying to get in touch with me, so I'm like, let me just hear what this woman has to say, because I'm curious. But that was it.
You say that, but if you ever get mad enough, yeah, you're going to spray her with her tea, and you said it too. So, Margaret was like, she was just like very much like, you know, this is just crazy. Like, we're always going backwards. You need to stop going backwards, this and the third. But then, like I said before, is why is Teresa over here getting a pass? Nobody said nothing to Teresa. They don't want to jeopardize that relationship with Teresa, because they know Teresa is the girl of the season, period. That's what it is. Like her or don't like her, that's just what it was. So Jen was talking. She was just like, shoot, like they were talking, and Margaret basically was like, okay, you have issues with everyone, just like you have issues with Dolores that you don't want to bring up, you just run away from it. And Jen's like, I don't have issues with Dolores. Dolores has issues with me. That's when Dolores gets up and she's just like, okay, you talking about me to everybody else, but you never come to me and say anything. So what is the deal? Like, why are you bad mouthing me, and you're over here doing all of this? And at this point, like I said before, they are really going hard, but it's just like, agree to disagree, like, because none of y'all want to be accountable. Like, Dolores, you did flip-flop, period. Like, you was her friend all last season, and then when you came to the reunion, you over here call her a see you next Tuesday and undefendable. And for me, it would have been like, yes, you know, oh girl has a mouth, and yes, she's over here give me hostile, aggressive, and all these words, but you defended her all last season, but then you switched up on her at the reunion. Now with Jennifer, if you felt hurt, there's a way to communicate that way that you felt hurt. You could have easily been like, hey girl, last year you hurt my feelings, and I'm trying to be cool with you, but for you to say these things, it really hurt. How could you say that to me? Like, were we ever friends? And if we were ever friends, how can we get back to that place? There was always some type of resolution that you could have had a conversation. They did not have a conversation for resolution. They had a conversation for conflict or to gotcha moment, right? So, like I said, Gen F was like, y'all both are wrong. Y'all need to take accountability, and I agree with her. And then they just agreed to disagree. Just like, okay, you know what? If I see you, I'll say hi, but you know, we'll just keep it like that, because it's just like, obviously we're not cool. Teresa brings up the whole seating arrangement, and I don't know why she brought this up, because like I said, Teresa be forgetting stuff. She's like, yeah, you know, at my wedding it's gonna be an open seating, so you can basically sit wherever you want to sit. And Jennifer was like, yeah, you sit me in the back, I don't care where I sit at, just don't sit me nowhere near Dolores. And then Melissa was just like, they talked about the whole seating arrangement at, I want to say engagement party, maybe, I don't know. So Melissa and Joe didn't sit with Teresa.
What? Because she asked to move to the other table. Are you kidding me right now? I swear, Teresa. But I don't want to talk about it. Hold on,
And they're just like, why would you, like, you're over here saying that you didn't do it? That's so crazy. Why would you do that? And my whole thing with Melissa. Now, do I feel like Teresa was lying? Yeah. Yeah, Teresa was lying. But Melissa, Melissa, why do you care? Why, love? Why do you care so much when you say, literally, we've seen about, from these 2 episodes, seen 5 scenes of Joe and Melissa sitting at their house talking junk about Teresa. I think we've seen 2 from Teresa with Louis and then someone else. So why do you keep bringing that up? And then you bring your husband into it every single time. I feel like if they do move forward, Melissa, don't bring nothing about their relationship up ever again in life. Let Joe go to his sister and let them have a conversation. If they got beef, let them handle it. Because at this point, this shit is irritating, and I'm over it.
I'm the bad guy. Is that what I just heard?
And that was basically the end of the episode. It's literally gonna be Melissa versus Teresa, and we're building up Natalie versus Jackie and Rachel versus Jackie too. So I'm excited to see how this season pan out. They're starting to create cliques. We see the new girl Natalie is basically vibing with Jennifer and Teresa, while Rachel is really vibing with Dolores and I want to say Melissa. So I want to see how these dynamics really shift. Like I said, I'm not a big New Jersey watcher, but so far it's pretty good. But anyway, y'all, like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.